Hey again, thanks for jumping onto this video guiding you through the blockage shifting method. I'm T. Scott, founder of Sisu Vida, and in this video, I'm going to help you understand when and how to use blockage shifting to address those deeper, more persistent challenges in your life. Before we dive in, let me emphasize this. Blockage shifting is not meant for every issue. It's designed to help you tackle deeper-rooted, more complex, subconscious problems that other methods like problem shifting or identity shifting haven't fully cleared. So if you're here, it's likely because you've already tried one of the other methods without achieving the results you're looking for. Let me explain more about when and why to use this method. Blockage shifting is most effective when you're dealing with layered or complex problems that can't be resolved in a single session. Here's some examples of when to use this method. 1. Complex problems with layers. For instance, working to improve a long-term relationship rather than resolving a single argument. 2. Chronic stress or overwhelm. Addressing the series of issues making you feel stressed, such as time management, expectations, or personal boundaries. 3. Negative thinking patterns. When negative thoughts seem persistent and interconnected. 4. Social anxiety. Addressing deep-seated fears or discomfort in social situations. 5. Resistance during problem shifting. If you notice you want to keep changing your answer during a problem shifting session, it may indicate a more complex issue requiring this method. And then lastly, difficulty describing the problem. If there's so much going on that you struggle to put it into words, it could be tied to a past trauma or deeper subconscious blockage. Always start with the problem shifting method first. If the issue persists, then it's time to use blockage shifting. Now, to set yourself up for success, here are a couple tips. 1, find a quiet space. Reserve at least 10 to 30 minutes for your session. Most blockage shifting calls last around 22 minutes, but having extra time ensures you don't feel rushed. And 2, bring focus and optimism. As always, approach the session with focus and an open mind. If you're feeling skeptical or distracted, don't worry. This process can help address those challenges too. And remember, the more frequently you use mind-shifting methods, the faster and more effective your results will become over time. Next, let's go over the session process so you know what to expect. First, describe your problem briefly. You'll be asked to describe the problem in just a few words or a very short sentence. If your description is too long, you'll be asked to shorten it. To save time, write it down or memorize it in advance. 2, respond quickly and instinctively. During the session, you'll be asked a series of questions. It's imperative to answer with the first thing that pops into your mind. This isn't about conscious thought, it's about accessing your subconscious. Overthinking your answers keeps you at the surface level. And then last, take a guess if you don't know. If you're unsure how to answer, just take a guess. This helps bring some conscious material to the surface. These steps ensure we're addressing the root causes of your blockages efficiently and effectively. Now, before your session, it's essential that you've also watched the How Mind Shifting Works video and the Problem Shifting Guide video. These will give you a solid foundation in the overall method and help you get the most out of your session. If you're here for a blockage shifting session, it's because you've already tried problem shifting and found that it didn't fully resolve the issue. Let me quickly highlight the difference between the two methods and why blockage shifting is so powerful. In a problem shifting session, we focus on clearing one problem and deliberately keeping that problem the same throughout the process. In blockage shifting, we do the opposite. Here we allow the problem to change. This method is about clearing all related problems, not just the one that seems most obvious. Here's why. If problem shifting hasn't worked, it's often because the problem is deep-rooted in your subconscious, or there are multiple problems layered together. Sometimes the problem you started with isn't the main issue. It's just a symptom of a deeper cause. By allowing the problem to change during a blockage shifting session, we can uncover and dissolve all the layers, getting to the root cause of your challenges. This method works because it helps you identify and clear both the surface issues and the deeper blockages keeping you stuck. Blockage shifting is one of the most transformative tools in your mind-shifting toolbox. By addressing the root causes of persistent, complex issues, this method allows you to clear blockages that other approaches can't touch. Remember, watch the foundational videos on how mind-shifting works and problem shifting before your session. Set yourself up for success by creating a quiet, focused environment, and trust the process and approach your session with openness and optimism. I'm so excited for you to experience the power of blockage shifting and for you to share your success with others.